Hi, I'm Andrea.
Hey, I'm Jonathan.
Hey, I'm Ben.
This is Aiden.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good Thursday morning, Redskins. It's a great day to be alive, and it's a great day to be a Redskin. Here are your announcements for today, November the 16th, 2023. Our Redskins and Lady Redskins basketball teams are in our home opener tonight against Wartburg. Our girls start at 6, and the boys will follow at 7:30. We'd love to see a huge Redskin Nation tonight for both games, so come out at 6. I've already heard through the rumor mill that we might not show up at 7. Don't do that. Come on out at 6 and get right behind the bench for Redskin Nation tonight. We appreciate that support against Wartburg. Also, some reminders for announcements for everybody. The last tutoring opportunity for Miss Brewster is going to be after school today from 3:15 to 5:15. With just 4 weeks left in the semester, this is a great time to catch up, study up, or get ahead. Take advantage of that. Students wishing to change their spring schedules may complete an add drop form outside the guidance office. Remember these things as you change your schedules. Most electives are already full. You will not get to change your schedule just to change your teacher. You all are responsible for checking the master schedule to make sure the class you want is still available in the period you want. Adding or dropping an honors class requires parent permission via a note or email to the counselor. Now, this is a new opportunity. ROTC has done a new skinny class focusing on leadership that all students are eligible to take. Juniors, you may also add economics and government to your spring schedule in order to lighten your senior load. Schedules will not be changed in January. Again, schedules will not be changed in January. So now is the time to do so if you plan on changing that. So make sure you check all that stuff out. Students, especially seniors, if you're looking for community service hours, Looking Good Loudon Leader Pickup Day is this Saturday, November the 18th from 9 to 12 at the Loudon Municipal Building at 2480 Highway 72 North in Loudon here. Seniors, remember you need 8 hours of community service to qualify for that Tennessee Promise. All right, I believe that's it for announcements today. Everybody have a great Thursday and stay classy, Redskins.
I lived in Chicago for 2 years after college and did improv comedy at the Second City. But it's really cold in Chicago, and shockingly, theater people are very dramatic, and I didn't want that in my life. So I moved back home and went to grad school instead of staying in Chicago. I went to Louisiana State University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, go Tigers. So right after I graduated, I taught high school. Then I moved to Chicago. I worked for an asphalt paving company in the office. I learned a lot about construction. Then I went back home. I went back to LSU for graduate school to become a librarian. And I worked in a public library in Louisiana for a few years before we moved to Tennessee. And I got my job here and came back to the classroom. My favorite place in Tennessee, probably Frozen Head State Park. It's a good one. It's not very crowded, but you can still get out there in nature. I like it. I love the mountains. Walt Disney World, hands down. I don't don't know. So we have not done the fine arts contest for the yearbook in a while, but usually we get a good handful of submissions. I'm excited to see what our creative writing looks like here at Loudon High School. I know we have some really good poets because I've taught some of you, so hopefully we'll get those submissions rolling in soon. Not really. I'm more of a reader. I don't do a lot of writing. I like to just let other people do that, and they can just take me somewhere with them. My favorite book, I've been reading a lot of books about, this is going to sound kind of macabre, but there is a mortician, her name's Caitlin Dowdy, and she writes books now about like the process of what happens after you die. And she wrote one about different countries and the rituals that they have with people after they pass on. And it was just really interesting to hear about different cultures and how different places treat death. And I don't know, I know it kind of sounds morbid, but it was really fascinating and really interesting to see how other parts of the world deal with this one thing that we all deal with. So she's probably my favorite so far. I'm trying to read all her books. One of them is called Will My Cat Eat My Eyeballs? So that one should be a good one too.